So you want to add a new product to your website. That's pretty simple. What we're going to do is simply after you logged in, you basically go to, if you're not already there, go to your WordPress dashboard, and from your WordPress dashboard, simply go to two ways of getting there. Is you go to products, because what you are going to do is add a WordPress product, or WooCommerce product technically, and from there you go add new product, or up to here, which is usually pretty easier, go to new and then add a new product. So from here, we're going to actually add the product that you already have, but as a demo purposes, we're going to actually just use this, which is the wrecking ball. And then the next thing we're going to do is actually add an image to your database. So click on this. And then here it is on your desktop or wherever you have your image. You simply click on it, drag and drop to, if I can actually click on it and drag and drop to it, and drag and drop to your image database, and make sure that this has copy, paste there and here. What this is your title of your image, which is really not going to be shown, caption, and some other data for WordPress. A lot of times it's just easier to duplicate it out. Go ahead and hit that. So where we are right now is we have no text content here and no context content here for short description. And just for ease of use, I'm going to actually copy a quick description of, if we use it here, we're going to do a quick preview of this. And so you get to see where this shows up in the quick preview. We're actually not going to launch this, so here it is. And you'll notice that when you add that text content down below, it shows it here. And the other text content that, or the text area, which is here, it will actually show up text below. So if you do another preview, or technically a refresh here, actually I think I need to hit preview again. But from here, you'll notice that text below is now here, text below. So kind of keep it short in this little area here. And then here you can be pretty lengthy in your description. Again, this is your add to quote button. But let's see here. The next thing you want to really do when you're taking care of this, you really want to change this, which is a wrecking ball. This is for search engine purposes. So a lot of times the easiest thing you can do is start with what is there as a base, and kind of go from that, because really you want to have your location. People know what your company name is, but they are not really searching for company name. They're mostly searching for what the item is and then location. So if you do something like wrecking ball inflatable game rental, and then you also want to have in, like, for instance, probably something like this. Oops, if I can type in Quad Cities at, and again, this is too long. So right now we're getting a warning that this bar right here says it's too long. So what you want to do is either get rid of it entirely. It's green, but if you get it too short, it will also turn red or a warning again. So you're thinking, what you need to think of is what it is. It is a rental. What the item is, it is a rental, and where it's located. And also maybe you can add Port Byron here as well. So you're getting Quad Cities and the location. So Port Byron, Illinois, you could potentially put here. But definitely what the item is, that it's a rental, and the location is pretty important. To add more images to the gallery, just as a quick little show, you can do a quick search here. So I'm going to do this image because you already have this in your database. And then it will show up in the gallery. So again, if we do a quick preview and go back to this tab, you'll notice that your image is at the bottom now. So you can actually go from one image to the next. And when people view it, they can actually search it and find it. And long story short, that's how you do that part of it. And before you save anything, you want to actually do a couple things. Make sure that your categories are done. One would be rental items, because this would be a rental item. The next it would be, is it an entertainment rental, or is it a catering menu or equipment, event equipment rental? And obviously we all know it's this. And then we basically do what type of subcategory this would be under. For instance, this would be interactive games, or potentially sports themed games, or whatever else. And what I do recommend is making sure that one of these is the primary, whether it be the top level, which under this I don't recommend, but definitely you know, make sure that this is accurate. With that, double check that you have a main image. So if you text this to someone, this image will actually show up on iPhones or even in social media. This image will actually show up. This image is not going to be the main image, but again, the gallery. Double check that your page title is properly search engine optimized. And then you basically from here, make sure you hit publish. And then this will actually go live, and within a couple weeks be search engine or be indexed by Google. What I do recommend is if we go into Webmaster Tools, we can always look into that as well. So there you go. This image is published, and then you can actually preview or view the product here. And there it is.